What is up? Thank you for coming to my channel, Prison POV. Shout out to the joiners, shout out to Point of View crew, and I hope the fan's not bothering you. Can you hear the It's hot schmott in here. Look at me, I'm red. I'm getting a sunburn sitting in my room. Let me aim this fan at me, or it's doing no good. Shout out to you guys, man. Let's kick this video off. I feel like I had something to say. Oh, hey, only one bag of Wired Wolf left. The deal is you buy a Point of View crew shirt, I kick you a bag of Wired Wolf and a magnet and a sticker and a letter. Already done it for 3 people. In case though, he just said shoot me that Wired Wolf, bro. I already got a shirt, homeboy. In case shot me this pipe. Hey, coffee's on the way, so is everybody else. Except for there's one more person. Where you at? Come get this bag of coffee and a shirt though. This cools me down when it's hot. Kick this video off, man. I was on the farm. Male minimum. Kern County Jail. Never been to the pen. Never even been to pre-trial. I knew there was a pre-trial part of the Kern County Jail where people did cell living. People over there fought life sentences, gang module, red band, bunch of crazy people doing crazy sentences. I was over here, doing county time, male minimum. Knew about it, never been there. Until one night, they start running PM snacks. PM snack is anyone who's a diabetic, maybe they feel you need a few extra calories, they'll hook you up with the PM snack. And there's 21 barracks on the farm. And there's probably like 3 people per average who get a PM snack out of each dorm. So when they open up, announce PM snack, you can imagine, gang of people go running to gate 1, you get in line. It's also a good time to manipulate and take advantage of the system if you want to get out and move around, because you could blend in with the PM snack people. That's what I did. I wanted to go over to Barracks 22 from Barracks 8, get a little bit of weed. So bam, smashed out, blended in, got over to 22 and walked in. As I was walking into the yard, a cop was walking out of the building, Barracks 22, and he sees me. He's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I just came from PM snack." He says, where is it?" I said, "I ate it already. I took it to the neck. You kidding me? You guys claim to feed us on a 2,000 calorie diet. I call bullshit. I'm hungrier than a 2-headed shark. As soon as I got my PM snack, I ripped that thing open, I take it to the neck. And there's none left, not even a crumb." It's like, "Whatever, get out of here." And he looked at my name on my wristband. I went into 22, got the weed, smoked some weed, went back to 8, almost count time, jumped up on my top rack, and I was like relishing in the fact how clever I was. How clever and how witty. I came right with it. The cops said, "What are you doing? PM snack, where's it at?" I ate it. I wasn't taking no shit. Doing the hell I gotta do. Wasn't intimidated by him. Bro, it worked out. I'm just like thinking, damn, yeah, I love it when a plan comes together. Until the door busts open and 4 cops come in. Right over to me, snatch me off that top rack, handcuff me. Whoa, what's going on? I'm thinking, did you filing charges? Did you find some crime I committed on the streets? I'm gonna go to court for some new shit. This can't be about a PM snack. What's crazy, every time you get in trouble in county jail or prison, they'll always want to take you and put you in a holding cell for a long ass time. Just sit there until they figure out what they're gonna do with you. Maybe just to mess with your head, because it does mess with your head. I'm saying like 8 hours. Finally, they take me out. I think I'm gonna go back to Barracks 8. Real funny. You guys taught me a lesson, but no, dress me out in browns. I'm going to pre-trial. What? So I get over H-pod. There's like a rotunda, big round room. There's 6 H's, H1, H2, all the way to H6. You're in this room and you're waiting for one of those doors to open. You don't know where you're going. You hear, whatever door opens, that's which one you go in. There's a black dude sweeping. He's like, "Hey man, you Woods been having a lot of trouble with the essays. You better watch your back." I have so many questions. I want to be like, who? What trouble? What does this mean for me? Who should I speak to about this? How long is this trouble going to last? How bad is this trouble? What do you mean? Where did you get this information from? But I was like, oh, okay. I deal with trouble on the daily. But I had so many questions for him. Not the time or the place. Thank goodness I just stopped myself. I just went, all right, bet. Door opens. I walk in. I'm looking around. My cell opens all the way in the corner on the bottom tier. So I go walking up there and I see my cellie, a white dude. "What? That's what's up? Can't fuck with me now. You see I'm having trouble with the essays? I got me a white cellie. That's all I need. It takes 2 of us, someone I can talk to, we can plot. That's what's up." I come walking in. "What's up, homeboy?" "Hey, what's up, Wood?" I said, "Just chilling, man." I came over and I start talking to him. Chatty Cathy, diarrhea mouth, kind of a little bit nervous, just talking. He ain't saying much. And he's one of them dudes, I noticed this right away. His whole neck is blasted, and his hands are blasted. No ink anywhere else. He's wearing boxers only, 2 pairs, as a matter of fact, and just sitting on the desk. All hard as nails, just what talking, just nodding, kind of maintaining eye contact with me, which is a little bit creepy. And I'm just thinking, if you look up, try too hard in the dictionary, you're going to see him. Because, what's up with the neck blast and the hands blast, no other ink? People usually start from the inside out and work out. When you run out of room, then you start doing this stuff. You don't just, anyway, anyway. So, who am I to judge? So I'm talking, but he's not. And every once in a while, I would stop, take a breath, hoping he would fill the silence with some information. I like to hear him actually talk, but he wouldn't. It was making him real uncomfortable. So then I continue to talk, because I'm anxious, and I start saying weird stuff like, what's your middle name? What's your favorite character to use in Monopoly? I like the iron. And I'm like, Splinter, stop! So then I stop talking, no one's talking, I'm just, whatever. Then I ask him about trouble with the essays. I was hoping I didn't have to. I'd hope he didn't mention it. And I said, bro, I hear the woods and the south side are having problems right now. He jumped up. I really hit a nerve. Yeah, we're having problems with them. We're going to get off you down and rush them tomorrow. I'm like, yeah. Like, dude, talk about going from 0 to 60. Like, mellow out, bro. We weren't them Ritalin kids. This is how, like, vitamin R, huh? Vitamin R, Ritalin. This is how they kind of act. I'm not mad at you. But it's like, wow, 0 to 60. Chill. Take a deep breath. It helps me when I count to 10. I'm not telling you to do it. Yeah, I got problems with them. They have the phone on lock, the TV on lock, the shower's on lock. They're start ship the little homeboy. I said, cool, okay, right on. Had a long day, 12-hour holding tank. I'm gonna go to bed. Let's talk about it in the morning. Rush them, crush them, whatever, all that good stuff. I jumped up, good night, and I even reached out to give him a bump, and he didn't bump me, so I just went. I felt like it was like a stretching routine. I thinking he left me hanging. 3:30 in the morning, they get us up. Oh, I asked him too. What are the numbers like? There's a lot of woods here. Like, we're going to kick it off, and I'm just curious. Like, he's like, yeah, it's even. Gang of woods here. They're all up on the top tier. I was like, all right, cool, man, cool. They break us out for breakfast at 3:30 in the morning. They feed us out in the day room, and I'm sitting there, and I'm looking around. I don't see no white dudes. Looking at the top tier, he said. I'm kind of looking around because I wanted to make some eye contact. Be like, hey, I'm here. What's up, homie? Yeah, what's up? Yeah, I'm ready. I'm on board. I'm down. I'm not seeing no white dudes. So, okay. But I'm not letting it startle me or alarm me. I'm thinking they could be at court. Maybe they're working. Maybe they didn't want to come to breakfast. I don't know. Who cares? Anyway, it's 3:30 in the morning. He said kick it off at breakfast. The only thing I want to kick off is my shoes and my clothes, go back to bed. Way too tired from like riot business. That sounds like might be fun around 2 p.m. Definitely not fun 3 a.m. Let's eat, go back to bed, have some sweet dreams of the streets. Talk about this shit later. Go back to bed, and then I wake up around 9 a.m. My cellie's gone out of the cell. Now I'm like, okay, he's not in the cell. I jump down, brush my teeth, get dressed. I walk out the day room, and he's surrounded by Southsiders, Hispanics over the corner. Now I'm feeling bad. Like, man, I slept in, and I knew there was problems with another race. The woods are having problems with Southsiders, and yet I left my cellie by himself. He's over there with Southsiders, so I smash over there. He's like, what's up? Dad's back. Before I can even get close, one of the Hispanic dudes tells me, he's like, hey, we're talking. You can go back over there. And I'm like, what? Dismissed, huh? Oh, I can go over there. Oh, okay, my bad. Like, never that. You tell me to go over there. I stay here even longer than I intended to because I have a hard-ass head. And how disrespectful. Go over there. So I just ignored that weird comment. Looked at the wood and said, what's up, homeboy? And he says, hey, let's go over there like the homie said. We're talking right here. We don't need you. I could not have been more shocked. Shocked. Speaking of shocked, you know anything about electricity? Is this shocking? You know anything about real estate? Is this a lot? I was shocked. For context, what I didn't know, what had already happened 3 or 4 days prior to this, the woods in Southsiders got in a big old riot. All the woods got removed. There's no woods in there. None of the cops put me in there, the first wood. And the Southsiders kind of tripping on it, thinking how to deal with me over it. They didn't really want me in there. It's only one. They're thinking what they're going to do. Tell me to go over there. What's up? Wall got in my face right now. Go over there, they say. I said, fuck that. So I know what I can do. I see a door. And I've been told before by the homeboys, you can preach out, you can bang on the door, you can give one-times, you sing kites. There's a lot of communication through those doors. So I just thought to go over to the door and bang on it. Boom, boom, boom. Because I'm alone. Alone right here in this pod. Let's reach out to another pod. Boom, boom, boom. Let me get a white boy. A Will comes on the door. He's like, what's up? I said, this is Splinter from wrestling. He goes, what's going on over there? I said, man, I was hoping you could tell me. He said, go up to the top tier. They have another door up there. Less people around. So I went up there and he said, dude, is it only you? You only wood? I said, yeah, I came in last night. He said, you're going to have to rush the Southsiders. I was like, well, my boxers are like too big. They gave me boxers too big. If I move fast, they fall down. And then my wrist, from when the cops arrested me, they put them on too tight. So then my finger, dude, like I had this callus. Oh, you can't show you on the side door. I've got like my nail splits. It's a weird thing, dude. I'm not, so if I couldn't kick it off with them today, rush them, because I don't know, by myself, you think maybe I can give me a couple of days, I don't know, wait for some more people to show up? He's like, no. If you don't rush them right now by yourself, they're going to end up rushing you. Get the upper hand. Handle it. I'm like, all right. Like, I could tell you're trying to pump me up. I mean, feel good about it. But it's like, it's not really working. It's like, all right, give it a good old college try. And I'm like, all right, I've heard enough of this. I need to be alone, as if that's going to happen. Then I'm going to walk to my cell. It's like, okay, bye, Wood on the other side of the door. The bearer of bad news. So then I go to my cell so I could think. and instantly regret it. Because when I went in my cell, and now my white Southsider cell and a bunch of other 4 or 5 other Southsiders are pushed up on me. Now they're like at the door of the cell. And my white Southsider celly dude says, we don't know if you could be in this pod, but I damn sure know you're not going to be in my cell. You have to get out. You're not going to live in my cell. And I was like, what in the fuck? I'm thinking, I don't ever roll up. I was thinking, we're going to get busy. We're going to get down. I'm going to just take off on him. He's like trying to roll me up. I don't roll up. I'm not a PC case. And right when I'm thinking this, pumping myself up, I'm cracking him. I hear, That means the cop's going to walk in. Because they have 2 doors in the bottom. The one I just banged on. So I'm going to get wood. That's how they bring the lunch in. The cops are always walking to and fro. So I heard that door, and I thought, yeah, fuck it. I'm going to crack him. With the door, cop walking through, and if he happens to see it and break it up, oh well. Might be in my best interest, because, dude, who wants to get a pro cop in him? I'm going to fight 6, 7 dudes. For what? Like, I don't want to, like, sometimes they'll just, they don't know when to stop. Teeth everywhere, split up. Like, no, this, at least I can, if nothing else, lock myself in a stoppage. Does that make me a bad guy? Heard that, and I cracked the dude. Bam. But the cop comes in and just keeps on walking. So my plan failed anyway. Now they have pushed me in the cell. Now I'm doing this. And they're doing this. They're taking their time. And I'm finally someone catching me with a good one. Boom! And it startles me. I could have stayed on my feet, even though it wobbled me. But I thought, why? Why stay on my feet? For what? I'm not having fun up here. If this punch don't drop me, the next one will. So I took a fall. Took a fall on the bed in that punch. And then someone came in for the killer. Boom! For the haymaker. And instantly just swelled my eye. Boop! Not shut so much, but up here. Kind of shut, I guess. Swelled my eye up. Then they take off out of the cell, and I get my stuff, and I think to take a shower. So I'm bleeding from a cut in my ear. I'm kind of just bleeding. I'm lumped up, and I'm going to get in the shower. So I grab my shower stuff, and I go get in there and washing off, and the cops come in. They want to handcuff me, butt naked wet. I'm like, give me my towel, let me dry, I'll put some boxers on. Creepazoid, you should be in here worse than me. You really want to take me butt naked? Don't you see enough butthole having this job? That's probably why you got this job, creep. No, I'm getting dressed. That's what I'm going to do. Dry off, put boxers on. They take me again. 8-hour holding tank forever, just sitting there. Where do they take me now? Back to Mel Minimum. After ain't nothing happened, right back to the farm with a big old swellage. What I did, you know those picks they have? They have these picks that they make cups with. They like picking a name and rub it with that David, the homeboy in Montana. Shout out to you, homeboy. He made me one. Splinter. He's from California, but he's out there working. Much love. I took one of those picks and I stabbed it in my eye. And then when I took it out, it went, all this blood. It was gnarly. And then I squeezed it and it felt better. That's what happened there. Bro, it was crazy. It's no fun getting jumped. Trip on this, though. We had learned how to make knives. Some new little thing presented itself to us. It was a skinhead from Ventura, actually, in our pod, in D-pod. You showed us. I'm not going to tell you how to do it. I wish I could, but you have to, like, work at it, make a notch, work. And blink, clink, 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 it'll fall off. So we were all doing that. We had all these knives now. But we're doing all the down low. We're hiding them. No one's, like, out and about with them except for this one Southsider. He'd be scratching his head with it. He'd dial the phone. He'd, like, eat his orange with it. He'd have him hanging out in his pocket. It was a bust. It wasn't smart. He was just always doing that. And then not to mention, he's always arguing. He had some Crips living next to him, some blacks. Always arguing with them over noise. Just straight up noise. And a lot of people do this too. The black dudes, what they're doing, they sweep out their cell. So like you sweep out your cell, but just sweep everything out on the tier, on the day room. You sweep your cell, dust bunnies, all the junk, just throw it out there. Expecting that when someone comes and cleans the day room, they're going to pick up your stuff. But no, you're supposed to pick it up yourself. You throw it in the day room and it comes right back into someone else's cell. So the Southsider and these black dudes are really fighting. And the Southsider always has this knife, throwing them around. And I guess it made the black dudes nervous. They had exchanged words and like, this dude's armed. We just need to freaking take off on him because before he gets a chance to do something to us. But he's always showing his weapon. So 3 dudes, right for lockup. They're locking us up for the night. 3 dudes just boom. And there was only 3 or 4 Southsiders. There's 3 blacks. Asian dude that's kicking with the blacks. 2 whites. They just tore into that one Southsider. Wouldn't get off him for nothing. Knives are falling down. The other Southsiders are trying to get the 3 blacks off of them. They were stabbing them, but the knives are kind of big. They're catching some. There's razors flying. And they're just hyper-focused on that dude. He even fell down a couple times. They picked him back up, and they just stayed on him. And a lot of times, the cops see it, and they just do not come in. We stayed all the way out of it, the woods. Me and my silly Chad, we're just doing pull-ups. But I thought to myself, bro, the reason why this is happening right now is because you threw the weapons out. let everyone see them, and they got intimidated and nervous by you. A lot of, just like sometimes the baddest dude in the hood, the dude is the toughest, his hands are the sweetest, the most dangerous. Sometimes he's the bullseye put on him because it makes people nervous. I know that of at least one dude. He used to go around robbing everybody. Rob. And he was ballsy about it. He sometimes wore a mask, sometimes not. Sometimes he wore the mask and take it off. And he was from the ride. And he didn't give a rip. And that's why one day they found his leg. And they had to identify it with tattoos. Because he was too off the hook. And people don't deal with it. So that Southsider walking around showing these knives just got him caught up. Just got him jumped. And I'm saying it was crazy how they did it. Because instead of just, okay, it was 3-on-3. Instead of just rushing 3-on-3, now we have a riot. Let's just, us three attack this one dude. Sure, the other one's going to be attacking us, trying to get us off of him. But if we just stay hyper-focused and just take it out on him, they really can't get you too much. I've seen it happen a couple of times. I'll tell another story in the end. But right now, I want to talk about this dude. He came in, speaking no Spanish at all, and he claimed paisa. Came rolling in, pre-trial. What's up? I'm rolling paisa. Don't speak Spanish. I don't want to get involved, he said, in the North and South. I just represent Raza. I don't want to get involved in the gang stuff. I'm not involved in it. So I just want to have nothing to do with him. So he came in and was saying that, but the Southsiders were suspicious of him. He had a couple of tattoos the Pisces wouldn't really get, his haircut, and just his whole little stilo. In the Kern County Jail, it's not common, but it's certainly not uncommon for Norteños to come in from Delano or just Norteños. They have F-Pod, F1 through 6, but all that tobacco's on the farm, that contact visits on the farm. So they'll come in, not claim Norteño, just saying go to the farm for a minute, maybe claim Paisa, slip under the prying eyes of everybody, go to that farm, be able to have a contact visit, maybe get some tobacco, and then take off on somebody, start some shit, end up at F-Pod with the homeboys. With an ass packs, they come up fat. It happens. So, this dude drives up, no Spanish, I'm a Paisa, Southsiders are tripping on him hard. But the Paisas have his back to the fullest. Southsiders be talking to Paisas, we want to get this dude, and they say if you get him, you have to get us. It's going to be a full-on riot. And there's a gang of Paisas. Southsiders just want to take it there. It didn't mean enough to them to get this dude if it meant they had to take on the Paisas as well. But there was a lot of tension, and it was like rough. Then one day, and this is bad too, then one day that Paisa, who didn't speak any Spanish, went to court. Just like you watch that show Survivor. I don't know if you ever watch it. People be in the island, Survivor, someone floated off every week, the person at the end, the big prize, 2 different teams. A lot of times they'll come in, they'll take one person from the group, the Survivor, on a boat, take them to an island. And now they're away from everybody, and now they're talking about them. And you don't want to be away from everybody when shit's going on like that. You want to be right there in it, relevant. What are people talking about? What's going on? Because when you're away, that's when they're talking about you. You're not there to stick up for yourself. So that fool had to go to court, and when he went to court, the Southsiders were on the Paisas. They had a straight up junta with a capital H over there in the corner all day long. Talking and talking and talking. Southsiders convinced them. They finally said, hey, don't have that dude's back. We want him. We think it's in Norteño. We don't want you to have his back. Finally, the Paisa said, fuck it. Do what you gotta do then. So that dude came back from court. And you know he felt it quickly. He walked in. Door opens. He walks in. He has his sack lunch. He's like, hey, what's up? He sees one of his homeboys and came, what's up, bro? Dude just kind of shines him. No one's looking at him. Except the Southsiders kind of give him a little bit of a mad dog. He knew instantly. And he's like, oh, okay. Went over and made a phone call. And you can tell he was watching his back. He tried looking at a couple people like, what's up? What's up, dog? And everyone's just avoiding him. It's like, fucks. He got up from the phone and went to the shower. We're playing pinochle. We're like, the shower? I thought he was going to lock himself in the shower. What are you going in the shower for? He went in there long. What he did, he went in the shower and shit out a piece. He had a freaking pea suit. Which is funny because afterwards like, see, I told you it's Norteño. I wonder if you ever heard of about a Paisa hooping a piece. He went in the shower so that he could hoop a piece. And he came out and he went straight up to the Paisa who had the keys to the building. I guess he felt disrespected by him. He didn't go to the Southsiders. He didn't go to this. He didn't go to that. He went straight to that fool. Probably because the dude said, I'm going to have your back. I'm not going to let them turn on you. I'm not going to let them get you. We're going to have your back. Whatever conversation they exchanged. Then he gave him up. Whoa, dude was heated. Just went over and grabbed him. Just started sticking. It was all on him. Then you had the Paisas and the Southsiders trying to get that fool off. And just like I said, he was hyper-focused on that one dude. And when you stay hyper-focused on somebody, everyone's going to be bombing you on the head, trying to get you. But sometimes there's 20 people trying to get you. It's a lot worse than if there's just 3. Because there's 3, they could do it like they did me in the cell and stand back, pick their shot. But when there's 20, they're all trying too much. And they're trying to. And bro, they couldn't pull him off that one dude. And there's 20 of them. He took a couple shots to the head, and he just had that dude hemmed up. And again, that dude fell down, picked him up, just stayed hugged onto him, and just was getting him with that piece. And of course, the cops come in a long ass time later, spray, blood everywhere. We'll give someone a sack lunch if they want to sweep. Sweep up the blood. Charlie Holmes! They start throwing in red bags. I want you to put everything in there. I'm not touching nothing. Then he has to go in a red bag. I don't think so. I'm going to red my book. And I'm going to bag some chocolate chip cookies. And I'm going to be myself snacking. Be that as it may. Bro, another one of like the hyper-focused situation. Now it's Arizona. Sometimes I talk about Soledad. I'm going to say Soledad. Soledad, I say there's a norteño backyard. There's 300 northerners at least. You go to Solano, some of these northern pins, they're just deep. But they don't send them everywhere. They're not at Salinas Valley. They're not at Wasco. They're not really down south. We're in Ironwood, not in Ironwood. But they sent some to Arizona. And there's like 4 northerners in this building that had at least 80 Southsiders at least. And these 4 northerners had one table right over here by the TV. There's a TV. You see in the thumbnail. That's Arizona right there. You have a table. And the table was like under the TV and it was in a corner. And it was situated just so to where if you cut through where that table was or walk around would be your option. Way better just to cut through. Right table on a corner. You want to get over on this side. Cells on both sides. You're coming from your cell. You'd much rather just cut by the TV. Just go right here instead of all the way around. Especially just real quick. And Northerners are getting sick of it. That was their table. They felt there was disrespect for people to keep coming through. And they kept saying numerous times, quit walk their area. Quit walk their area. Quit walk their area. This is all I got. We got one little table, one little area, 4 of us. Like this is us right here. You guys have to walk around. People are cutting through. Finally, they decide to handle it. Those 4 dudes, 2 of them I know, I didn't see it. 2 of them I heard for sure tied knives on their hands. The 2 didn't have them. And they just went and hyper-focused on one dude. The next dude who cut through it, they just all 4 jumped up and boom, just went on him. Hyper-focused. Instead of those 4 trying to rush 12 or those 4 trying to rush 4 even, just those 4 just rush 1. Hyper-focused. Then you got everybody trying to get those 4 off the one and they're not able to. That one is just getting it. He's getting the shit into the stick, bro. He's getting the business served to him. I would not want to be that one. You got 4 people hyper-focused on you. You fall down, they even pick you up. They're latched onto you. And you got all these people hitting those people in the head, trying to get them, trying to grab their shirt, trying to grab their leg, punch them, and it doesn't matter. Because they're just hyper-focused on wouldn't want to be that one. That's how it works, bro. Man, I'm going to do this new series. When Woods ride, when Southsiders ride, when the Nortes ride, when the Blacks ride, when the Asians ride. It's going to be when these groups ride. I'm not going to go for my memory and talk about when they kicked up the most dust, dog. I'm going to start off when Woods ride. Why would I not? It's my next video. The Killer Kern. Then I just heard in Bakersfield, this 24-year-old dude killed his 23-year-old roommate. And bro, I'm going to break that case down, get into it, and let's talk about this 24-year-old dude. Looks like a straight Nat Caucasian happened to go do life in the Pinta. Snarf. When I start going to the pen, dude, I'd already been raised up and brought up by people who'd been to the pen. I was hella schooled before I even went to county jail. Then I went to county jail, a grip from the pen. Hella schooled. By the time I got to the pen, I knew how to represent the fullest. I knew all the politics. I knew how to push the politics. I knew how to pump them up. I knew how to play the game. You got dudes like this, know nothing about it, kill someone, go do life. First time you ever been there? Bro, Caucasian. He's got the game waiting for him. Anyways, be that as it may, I don't have the art wall up yet. I'm working on it slowly but surely. I reached out to the lady if I graduated from San Joaquin Valley College to they place people, what's it called, like the job placement part of it. Reached out to her. She even reached out to me. I kind of been blowing her off. But now I want that job, man. I'm going to go to work, bro. I'm going to work. I was worried about losing the channel, but I think I can kick ass with the channel and work. If other people could do it, why can't I? I know I can do it. I can kick some ass. Point of view crew. I'm going to work and use my education. I need the Betty, dog. I don't have a motherfucking car, homeboy. I got my Chevrolets. I'm tired of it. I need to get around. I got an old lady, homeboy. I need to kick with once a month. Mando. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, I'm going to cut string, let it fly. Sorry, I forgot into a little bit of rocking. I was like feeling myself. I grabbed the guitars like, I was rocking. You guys are okay? Later, Splinter. We're out, homeboy. I could tell. You look kind of like, I should cut string, let it fly. I should, huh? Woulda, coulda, shoulda. I don't do the damn thing. I'm not going to do that video today on the Killer Kern. My bad. Shit got out of control. Shit happened. I'll tell you about it tomorrow. I mean, you know what I mean. But hey, I'll do the video tomorrow, though. When Woods ride and the Killer Kern and go live and some more viewer's choice. Whatever. I appreciate you guys' point of view crew. I love you guys with all my heart. Cut the string, let it fly. Peace.